Hello, and welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. So, the week has ended like always. Gohan and Piccolo, you know what? I'm not even going to say that they did bad, because I can't say that. Like, did they look very impressive, like, all that much? Not really. They had a couple moments where they actually did look quite good, specifically the Gohan portion of this guy's kit, but I've always thought that the Gohan portion was, legitimately a really, really solid unit. Like, there's never been any issues with the Gohan portion. Also, I don't know why I did that. Anyway, the point being, I think the Gohan portion of the guy's kit is actually legitimately really, really good. It's just the fact that I have a lot of big issues with this portion of the unit, right? They're kind of a revive merchant, right? Where you really want to be reviving or else they're basically worthless. Their support isn't that great. The two categories aren't very relevant right now. On their own team, obviously it's very nice because it's the entire team. But, like, right now, the only real unit that is getting benefit from this is like Tech Ultimate Gohan and like Beast. Everybody else does not care about this like at all. I really, really hate this portion of their kit. This is probably one of my least favorite lines of texts in like any modern unit kit, just because like the way this functions. There's the same thing with Vegito as well, STR Vegito, in their base form, where if you take any damage at all before this unit gets hit, they just immediately incinerate and turn to like actual paper. And like you can't even really make too much use out of their 3-turn support here because they're way too squishy, right? They just literally explode if you don't have their damage reduction up, which is just very annoying. Though then you get to go on, if you have a Goku, you have a 100% dodge chance, and then you just absolutely incinerate the entire event, and they do like 30 million damage, which we've seen in the week. So like they can look good. It's just that I think it's very, very situational. So, unironically, I think they are going to be going into the niche but usable tier. I do like them on the Glorio team. Having 3 floaters, all of which giving 3-turn support for, what, a grand total of 130% support is legitimately really, really funny. And I do like that a lot. However, it's not like something that you can like actually rely upon. I think it is just a little cooked, just a little bit. But it is funny sometimes seeing Gohan come out and shoot out 30 million attack stats and then having 100% dodge chance, blah, 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 right? That stuff is always nice. Anyway, that's pretty much it for them. I'm done talking about them. I think they got probably the most talked about that I think they've ever been talked about in that past week. Like, I find it really funny that even people like Vector, who like were like, "Oh my god, this is the most hype unit of last year," and he fell asleep waiting for them to come out and on their banner like release night. So it's just one of those things where that character is just not very exciting. Anyway, we only have 4 units left before the 2024 season is done. Once that is done, I will give us like a couple months. That way we can settle down and go from there. God Goku is our next unit. I mean, yeah. All right. I mean, I feel like it was inevitable. God Goku is a very, very, very good character. What's the easiest way for us to go about this? Probably trying to find like a hybrid Saiyan. Yeah, because he leads Pure Saiyan, Hybrid Saiyan. Like, that's probably our best shot. Now, the thing is, right, God Goku is a very interesting character because he's always been one thing and one thing only. He stacks, he dodges, and he guards. That's all he's ever done. That's all he will ever do. He's not really on a whole lot of interesting teams. Never mind. Yes, he is. He's on a ton of teams. Oh, he's on Daima Goku's leader skill. Oh. Interesting. I want to try him out on a couple different teams. We'll probably go on like the Roshi team. We're definitely going to see him on the Super Saiyan team. And then we're going to try to get him with Tech UI's buff. I think the best we're going to see him is on the Roshi team. But let's just go ahead and get in game and just see what we can do with him. He should look rather good, especially if we get him on the Super Saiyan team. So let's hop in game and see what we can do. Alright, so we're back, and we're in the Bulma event. Now, obviously the Bulma event, we've done this countless times in this week, like, already. Y'all know how this goes by now. I don't feel like I need to, like, tell you about it. It's very similar every single time, right, that we do this. Where you gotta get the orbs, gotta get blah, 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 right? But since this fight is long, at the bare minimum, we can stack in here, right? See if God Goku can get to a decent point at his stacking. Now remember that he's always been one of those characters that desperately needs to hit his orb amount or else he's like actually worthless. Which for him it's 6. And on a team that we're running right now, should not be hard. Remember, he changes orbs. Bulma changes orbs herself. Tech Gogeta changes orbs. Right, the only person who's not doing something... Oh, here's his intro again, I guess. Yeah, there he is. Amazing animations, as always. But... Oh, we lose with 2 Rainbow Orb Changers. Okay. And just so that y'all can see his build, this is what I have on him. It works great for me, right? Does the job, does what I need him to do. Remember that God Goku does activate their passive, right, for the 77% because he is a movie hero. Wow, we actually did lose, so I'm gonna hit that, and then we're just gonna reload. We actually lost immediately with 3 orb changers on the team. Do I just take out Vegeta, bring Gogeta? I think I do, because you know what? Physical Gogeta, right? Not only will he link up really, really well with God Goku, but he's also on another orb changer, so we can just run him, and that'll just work. So let's get Vegeta out of here, and let's bring Super Gogeta, or Super Saiyan Gogeta, Blue Gogeta, whatever you want to call him. All right, we're just gonna grab him and get him in here. He'll do great in here, as he always does. Alright. A lot better rotations automatically already. Good. Plenty of rainbow key spheres, that's what we need. Can we get 6 orbs, even though it doesn't matter in this specific stage of the fight? Cool. We should win this now. We should get past this. And then just automatically blitz through the rest of this fight. Because Bulma can't really do anything to a team that's built the way that we have it built right now. Right? Our leaders both attack debuff, Gohan debuffs, Bulma debuffs. We're going to have a taunt. We're going to have Super Gogeta. Right? It's just going to be a bit too much for Bulma to handle. Too many debuffs, too many dodges, too many everything. Right? Too much support. It's just kind of a lot. Oh, look at God Goku go. Good for him. Funny enough, but his buff is only for a couple turns, right? His intro buff. And once that goes away, he's going to get actually significantly worse for this fight, right? Because he loses a significant portion of his like stats and damage. So it might be a little bit tricky for him in here. But like, surely it's fine? Surely? I would assume so, anyway. I'm just going to leave it like this. I don't foresee us having too many issues with this. We get the Bulma support up here, which is going to make it easier to super attack next turn. It should be a-okay. The Bulma fight, right? People, especially global players, are like, you know, this fight's not even that bad. And it's like, yeah, because we had to solve the fight for you first. Like, because we already told you how to beat this thing. Like, we gave you everything that you needed to know. Going into this blind and, like, figuring out all the mechanics of this fight was very annoying. I remember the night that this dropped, it took me over an hour to beat it once. Because I just had to kind of, like, learn how the hell the fight even worked in the first place. And it was just royally annoying, right? Because, one, you had to beat it with, like, full Peppy Gals, which was god-awful, might I add, right? God-awful. Absolutely horrendous team of the Peppy Gal team, right? In terms of actually trying to beat this, because, yeah, they'd be like, okay, well, a lot of the Peppy Gals, they really couldn't do a whole lot to Bulma, right? Besides LR Bulma herself and Bunny Bulma, the rest of them are very, like, you couldn't really do a whole lot. Like, I used, what's her name? Kawaii in here, and I had to like pray that she actually did her attacks, and it just like it was horribly annoying because they took so much goddamn damage, right? And then you had to use a Roshi, which is like another big thing here, and it's just like it got annoying. It really did. It really did. Nowadays, it's really not that bad because like it's kind of solved. We know what to bring, how to do this, who to bring, everything to do. Also, 10 million attack stats from God Goku is not bad at all. Right. He's definitely not damaging Goku and Frieza once we get to there in a week. right? That's just not gonna happen. Triple super attack. Blah, blah. Right? There's no shot he damages Golden Frieza. He would have to get juiced to holy hell for that to happen. Actually, I think it's possible, potentially. Like, we'll probably use the Roshi team for Goku and Frieza. Also, he missed the super attack dodge, by the way. Right? It's probably very doable on the Roshi team. Right? With Bulma's support, with Tech UI domain, with Roshi active, I think we could probably get him over the threshold. It would be a little challenging, but I feel like it's really, really doable, right? I don't think it would be that hard, especially because mine is, I don't remember, is mine rainbowed or is it like 80%? Something like that. I know I have a plenty of dupes in him, but he's not really built offensively, so he's not really, like, I never really thought that he was designed to do damage. Maybe in his, like, transform state, we could, like, see him pop off like that? Maybe? It's possible. Yeah, he is rainbowed. So this is like a rainbowed out, best he can possibly look type activities here. Remember, we are completely fine on this rotation. I am not worried at all. Because not only is Gogeta going to get his super attacks off, actually both Gogetas are going to be able to get more than enough super attacks for us. Not worried at all. Yep, one. Okay, that's a normal. Never mind. Guaranteed additional from the rainbow orb. You know, sometimes these units really annoy me. Glorio yesterday was royally annoying me, where he missed so many 70% super attacks. Right, we could have very easily won against Goku and Frieza yesterday, but Glorio decided he didn't feel like winning. Right, and we missed like multiple 70%, multiple 50%. It was bad. Gohan not getting any additionals is also very annoying. Thanks, thank you, Gohan. Thank you very much, buddy. I thoroughly appreciate it. And Gogeta is going to be able to transform next time he comes back, so I'm not worried about him at all. We have Bulma next turn, too. I want to, like, get our rotation set. That way we can thoroughly see what the stats are going to be looking like for God Goku, right? With Bulma floating around doing her support, with the double 77% up, like, all the time. I want to see what he's going to look like. I remember that he does also get extra defense after Goku, Gohan, and Trunks super attack. So that is just another thing to keep in mind. What's he looking at right now? Yeah, not great. That's with 177% and no Bulma support. Alright. It's not amazing or anything, but it is something. It's better than nothing. It is better than absolute garbage. He does have guard. He does have dodge, so I mean, like, could be worse. Like, realistically, it really could be worse. His defense nowadays, right, I don't think it's possible for it to get high enough to, like, really make a difference. I don't think it is. You'd have to get, like, insanely lucky with his additional super attacks for him to be at that point where he's actually going to be doing, like, pretty decent defensive numbers. And even then, he's just going to be, like, Harudegar. Where, like, yeah, his defense is going to be, like, 800k, but he's still just going to die to any super attack that hits him, even though he has guard, right? He's just going to die, like, anyway. Still 10k, though. Not bad. Offensively, anyway. It, like, not good enough, but it's not, like, awful damage. Definitely could be worse. And the bare minimum, he is hitting all the super attacks. 12 million. So, we are definitely going to need Tech UI, though, when we go against, like, any dodge canceling fight. Also, I just realized there was a very high chance that we could have actually killed this into Bulma had things just been a little bit better and cleaner. So, that's pretty interesting. It doesn't do anything if you kill into Bulma, by the way. It doesn't matter. It just sends you into the next phase if you kill into Bulma. And then even if you kill her before you do 3 turns of this, it'll still just send you into the next turn of this. Anyway, it's not going to, like, actually change anything. So it's not really, like, that big of a deal. Yeah, come on. I don't know why she attacks the ending slot, like, 27 times. That I don't understand, but it is what it is. Alright. Okay, that is so many attacks. I'm not going to do that quite yet. Though it... Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. Because this is going to be an absolutely insane amount of physical ki. That should be the most, I think, that we can get. And that'll be more defensive support than it would be if we didn't do that. You know what I mean? So I want to see God Goku with just an insane amount of defensive support. And the next time we're going to have this rotation, we're going to have Bulma's active ready. Right? So we can just pop that as well and just launch off like a piss missile of damage towards... probably STR Bulma is what it's more than likely going to be. And we're also going to see a pretty decent rotation from God Goku, because he's going to have a lot of his links up from Physical Gogeta, from Gogeta Blue. So that'd be nice as well. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I like God Goku. I am going to be honest. I don't understand where, like, the hate from him came from. Right? Because, like, if you've been in, like, if you were in the Dokkan space at all from, like, mid to early 2024, for some reason, so many people had such a hate boner for God Goku. And it's like, I don't understand why. Because God Goku has never been a bad unit. And people were just, like, blatantly hating on him for, like, the most random things. It's like, oh, he was never really that good. It's like, no, he definitely was. Like, let's not, like, twist history. He definitely was very good for a very long period of time. Right? Like, he was a guarding, dodging, like, the Rainbow Orb Changer. There's not really a whole lot to hate there. It's like, no, he sucked anyway. He's only 60% dodge. He never dodges. He's trash. He has no defense. He has no... It's like, why are y'all hating on him so much? And then this unit came out, and God Goku became, like, a very, like, viable option on this team. And people are like, no, God Goku's always been garbage. He's never been good. It's like, what are we doing? What is wrong with y'all? What did God Goku do? Like, there's some units that I get, like, the hate for, like in Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? And then Blue Vegito. But I understand why people would have frustrations with them, because, like, these were characters that were gassed even when they weren't doing very good, right? Like, even though it was very clear that they weren't performing very well. But, like, that's because they were, like, slot restricted, can't do this, that, and the third thing, get hit 50 bajillion million times, have 87 different allies on your team, and then be at 70% HP next Thanksgiving, that kind of shit. God Goku's just like, hey, can I have 6 orbs, please, that I make myself as, like, a slot 3 floater? Like, I never really saw the issue with him that people were, like, so up in arms about. It never really made sense to me. And I don't think it will ever make sense to me. But, you know, we live in a day and age where that's just, like, the kind of shit you see on the internet, right? Where people will just get up in arms about the most random things. Wow, he did not send us into the STR phase. That's actually kind of surprising. I won't lie. Okay. I think Gohan can live this. I think so, anyway. Actually, I did this wrong. Oh, give me 1 second to reload this. Alright, now that we're back, the most damage I could possibly get on this turn would look like this, and then do this first, which is, like, not optimal. But, like, if you want to get the orbs in with Bulma and also want to have him with decent links, you're gonna have to, which is just, like, inevitable. How much damage does this do? Surely it does, like, a bajillion. Surely, right? Okay, it didn't crit, but it definitely did do quite a bit of damage. And I highly doubt Bulma dies. There's, like, no way. Like, actually 0 shot with type advantage? Yeah, no, she's fine. And 23 orbs. I would really hope she wouldn't die. Maybe to, like, a super attack she would, but she's not dying to this. Alright, well, I think this went fine. Like, the Bulma fight, right, is it a hard fight? Yes, it is. Do we have it solved now? Also, yes. Right. So it's not like it's like completely this fight's piss easy, blah blah blah. Because like technically you could say that about like every fight. Like there's like a solution for every fight. We're probably using like the best team in the game for the fight besides GOKU. Right. Every other character on this team like absolutely obliterates this fight. Right. So it's not like we're doing anything that interesting. Right. But I feel like it is still something that's like worth doing. Right. Because there is still like variance and it is still long. Right. We can stack up with GOKU quite a bit. Right. And see what he does. It's not like it's a really short fight or something that's like too terribly long where it's like a kind of wanky how much we're building up. Maybe I will do the like Family Combat Mahal fight this week, right? Just so that we can see what he looks like with like a million stacks. Because how many stacks do we have on this fight? Because we had a full turn where we couldn't do any super attacks as well, right? Because we can actually see how much he did. He did 8 supers, right? So, which is not bad. I think he missed 1 when he actually could super attack, and then 3 when he couldn't. Right? So, I mean, like, that's more than fine. And he doesn't even link that well with these guys. I think he links better with Tech Gogeta. Right? A little bit better? No. I am going to transform with him just because I kind of want to see him, like, get the final blow here. Also, he has pretty decent defenses right now. Oh, yeah, I forgot that's an attack. I probably should have played that, but, you know, I forgot. I forgore, as they say. Let's do this. I want to get... I mean, we're not going to see his defense, but it's already at 850. Right, so with this active... Yeah, that drops, and then probably will go roughly about the same. Oh, it's a Dokkan attack, too. Or he has, like, basically 100% dodge chance. What's his damage looking like right now? Oh my god, that's really low. That's like criminally low. Maybe he won't kill. Maybe he's not gonna kill. This is a guaranteed crit though, but only 700,000. 700, yeah, 7k, 7 million. My fault. I don't know why I can't articulate how much damage he's doing. It's too many 7s in a row. Maybe he won't kill. Oh, no, he's killing. Never mind, I was lying. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, that's it for today. Not too bad. I'm gonna be honest, this week is probably gonna be really easy. Right, the only way I can foresee us having, like, trouble is if, like, we get really horrible RNG with one of the teams. Because we can run Beast Gohan's team, right? We can run the Beast team, we can run Tech UI, we can run... like a bunch of stuff. I probably will run a bunch of different teams. I'm definitely not running his own team because his team is pretty shit. But we can run a bunch of other teams. It's gonna be pretty cool. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.